Hey guys, how's it going? Joe Sway back again with another video on HearmeRaw. And today I want to talk about self-worth. Now, self-worth, you might think that the thing is, this is a problem or an issue, or just this is just something that the world is dealing with as a whole, especially the way that our society is nowadays. What we see most of the time, especially if our eyes are glued to TV, to the news, to social media, most of what we see is artificial. Most of what we see is artificial, and even though we might know this subconsciously, these images become what we see all the time, and they become implanted in our subconscious mind, and we have gotten to a point where we have like an idea of what a beautiful woman or a beautiful man looks like. We have all these thoughts, these opinions, these parameters that we go by, and it hurts us. It hurts a lot of us, and it has gotten to a point where many of us deal with self-worth. And some people might say, like, I take a bit of a radical approach to self-worth, because if you are on my Instagram, you know that I love to go out in nature and I love to get naked. And this actually was one of the things that really helped me out on my journey to gaining back my self-worth. I'm still working on it. There's still things, because it's not just about your body. It's about, the things that were said to you as a child, the things that are being said to you now, the environment that you're in now. So many things, contribute to your self-worth. And what can you do about this when you have all these outside stimuli that can affect your self-worth? Well, the best thing that you can do is to take care of yourself, is to love yourself. The way to improve your self-worth is to love yourself unconditionally. And what that means is to love yourself where you are at. You don't need to have a certain type of body or to be anywhere or to be anything in order to accept yourself where you are at. You have to get to the point where you realize that you do not need fixing. You are an infinite being. You will be here forever. You might not be in the same body the whole time, but you will be here forever. And whatever experience, whatever is happening to you right now in your life, no matter how bad it may seem, is happening for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. It really is all about your beliefs. And once you know that your beliefs hold so much power, your perception holds so much power, then you gotta see, like, how do you see yourself? What do you think about yourself? And you start to clean yourself out. You start to really go within and say, like, maybe, you can go back and look at all the good things you have done. You can go back and see how far you have come. And then you can also look at right now to see everything that you should be grateful for. There's a lot of things to be grateful for. We should all practice a little bit more gratitude in our lives. When it comes to your body, like, it's really is all about acceptance. Your body is listening to you. Your body does. Your body listens all the time. Your cells are listening. Your body's waiting to be directed by you, and your body has your back. Everything your body does, your body is telling you something. Start listening to your body. Start getting closer to your body. Look around your area, see if they teach, like, if they have like any naked yoga classes, because that's amazing right there. You get to be naked, you get to feel your body, you get to see your body, you get to be a little bit closer with your body, less boundaries. Because if you're not comfortable with this, it's gonna be hard to do anything, because this is your vehicle, this is your tool that you use. Like, you know how powerful the human body is? The human body is so powerful, and I haven't even gone to learn everything that there is to do that the human body can do. But in the short time that I've changed my life, that I've been, rewiring my subconscious mind and retraining and relearning, I had to get to the point where everything that I knew, I just say, you know what, it's a lie. It's a lie. Everything I knew is a lie. Let me start over. Because by the time that I was done with college, I didn't want to read a book. I didn't want to learn anything. I was just done with life. But now that I've experienced health, that's another big part of it. To increase your self-worth, increase your health. When I increased my health, everything changed. My perception changed. Being healthy showed me a different way of life. Because as you are is what you see. From within, as within, so without. If you're sick on the inside, the world will look like a sick world. You will attract sick things. You will attract lower vibrational things. It's up to you. We have free will on this planet. We have free will. We can choose to be God, or we can choose to say that we're not God. We can accept our abundance, or we can reject our abundance. The thing is, most of the time we have been rejecting. We have been living based on fear rather than love. We have been denying ourselves. Like, look at how we are separate from nature. We try to conquer nature, but we are nature. Human stands for animated earth. Nature is part of us, and yet what do? We destroy it. We are destroying ourselves. We are burning ourselves. We are draining the oceans. We are overfishing. We are doing so many things. And you look back and you look at the actions of the people. You know, we slaughter animals. We put them in cages. Like, they live their whole lives in cages many times, and they are exploited. And you look at ourselves, like, we act like animals. We exploit each other. We see each other as items. We separate each other by race. I don't see race. There's no race. It's only one human race. That's it. But yeah, back to self-worth. Loving yourself unconditionally means loving yourself where you are now. You don't need fixing. You are on a journey. You are on a never-ending journey. Your journey doesn't end. Don't expect for your journey to end. Just live. The purpose of life is really to just be. It's to just do whatever. You get a feeling in your gut. Your gut's telling you to do something. Something makes you happy. Chase after it. Go after it. But when we live in fear, we tend to not follow our dreams. We tend to, to sit back and not do anything. And this also affects our self-worth. Then we start procrastinating. Then we start blaming other people. We start blaming the world. We start blaming the government. We start blaming everything outside of ourselves. But you know what? You always have the power to choose how you react to things. You always can choose how to see things. That's why when two people are faced with the same situation, some of them, they'll act differently. One person might thrive and the other person might not. So the person that didn't thrive, what they should do is find out what that person that did thrive did. What was their state of mind at? What were they thinking? How do they think about themselves? What are their habits? What are they doing every day? Are they waking up early or are they staying in bed? Are they hitting the snooze? Are they jumping out of bed? Are they meditating? Are they doing yoga? Are they exercising? Are they going out for a run? Are they going out to nature? Your health is your wealth. There's anything that you can accumulate in this world is worthless if you don't have your health. And your health is tied to your self-worth. So, there's that one meme that says eating well is a form of self-respect. So respect yourself by respecting your health, by taking care of your health. And take care of yourself first. I know another thing is if you're watching this, most likely you are a light worker, you are an empath, you are an indigo. You understand everything that's going on in the world. And you're very compassionate about it. You got to be careful about that compassion. Don't lose yourself in the compassion. You have to be able to laugh. You have to be able to have fun while you are here. You look at all the masters. They all have a sense of humor. And that's the lesson I've been learning recently, is about having a sense of humor. I've been learning this lesson for a while because I tend to get very controlling. And I'm just like, I want things my way. I want things now. But you know what? You have to kind of sit back and watch the process. And trust me, whatever change you want to happen out here, it's got to happen in here, it's got to happen in here, and you have to be in alignment. You can't preach about love and then try to control life. Because love is not controlling. You got to love life. You got to allow life to be. Really, it's not about controlling life, it's just really about following your heart. See where your heart takes you. That's the thing. We tend to use our brain to rationalize things. We tend to use our brain to make decisions most of the time. And the brain is fear-based. The brain is reacting from the past. The brain has information. But the heart sees everything. The heart sees the unseen. It sees the unknown. And most of us are afraid of what we can't see. So if we can't predict it, we're like, oh no, we don't want to do it. But you know what? We need to know that we can feel that fear, but do it anyway. I've overcome a lot of fears in order to be able to sit in front of a camera and just talk and not plan anything and just to be myself. I overcome a lot of fears in order to be able to post myself naked on social media. I've overcome a lot of fears, just even eating the way that I do. I eat a lot of fruit, and I don't care where I am, I'll eat the fruit. I even had to overcome the fear of hugging a tree in public, thinking like, oh, these people are going to think I'm weird or I'm some type of hippie. We have a lot of fears inside of us, and every time I get over these fears, I level up. I feel better. I can feel that stress and anxiety just get off my body, and I can live life a little bit easier. So that's my video on self-worth. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.